welcome to Whispers in Ink. I am Jennifer. I am not only here to inspire you, I'm here to give you permission to try something new, and maybe, just maybe, that is joining me for Paper Pumpkin and trying the kit yourself. So, I don't know about you, but I am getting into that cozy spirit with the snow that we got, although it is already melting, you guys, which I knew that it would. But hang on, I'm having technical difficulties. I'm experiencing. On my end, you guys. So I hope that you are having an amazing Tuesday so far. And I also hope that you are, that you're getting ready for, I know you're getting ready for Thanksgiving. And I know that you are getting ready for, I'm sure you're creating your Christmas cards. Because, you know, it's the best to get ahead of those things. There we go. It's the best to get ahead of those things. Hey, Lori. Good afternoon to you too, honey. So let's take a look at what we have already done and the alternatives that we've already made. And let's take a look at what we've got left. And I do already have at least one idea. So let's check this out. No, I don't need that. Oh, yeah. So I have as instructed, the actual as instructed. So we have the Merry Christmas with the cherry cobbler and the garden green. And these are 100% as instructed, you guys. These aren't as instructed like I normally do. So we've got the Joy, and then we've got the Deck the Halls. Those are actually completely as instructed. However, this was an alternative that we did, the Deck the Halls. And then this, we traced the negative for this and cut this red bobble or ornament out, and then we heat embossed with the gold. And you guys, I figured out, because we did not have the embellishments on here when we left. And remember, I said that it needed something, but I couldn't figure out what it needed. That's what it needed. It needed those embellishments. And apparently, my bow here is not where it's not secure either. I'll take care of that later. But anyways, we have a lot to get into. Lori, are you having technical difficulties? Because apparently I am. Oh, hang on. No, shouldn't be. Let's make sure. Shows that I'm live. But all I get is a blank screen. So I don't know what the heck the deal is with that. Lori, can you comment if everything is good? Or if everything isn't good, can you comment? Yeah, it says something went wrong. Yeah, I don't know. I have no idea. Okay. Lori says I'm running fine on her end, so it's got to be me. That's fine. I'm fine. I'm just going to keep going. Thank you, Lori. Okay, so let's try one more thing on my end. Super duper. All right, so our sentiments, Merry Christmas to the world, deck the halls, enjoy are the stamps that are included. And we've got these gorgeous red sequins, which, by the way, these gold sequins, you guys, I don't know if they're current or if they're retired. I didn't look. The ink spot that is included is pecan pie. And then we have some bunch of pieces, like we have this piece left from this card. And we have some DSP pieces left from this card. So I will link that video, you guys, so that you know. Now, the next idea that I had, and I got to take my scarf off. It's too hot. Too hot. The next idea that I had is using the tree pieces. Is using these pieces, but not using the pieces themselves, but using them as a mask. So my thought, and I think it actually might be cool to use this piece, but I want to try it out first. So what I'm thinking is, dun, 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 we're going to take this piece and do in a dark color, and then take this piece, do in a medium color, and then this piece and do in a light color. So I was talking with Paula about it because, you know, we were racing home, and I need to get my masking paper, I have, but I gotta remember where I shoved it. I know I have it. Hang on. Give me a minute to think about it. Tools? No. Where did I put it? Just saw it. I knew I had it. It was underneath my my holder for my embossing powder. There we go. Okay, so we're going to use masking paper. Now, as you can see, I'm just opening this. And I'm curious, oh, that's not very sticky. So I'm thinking that I need my trimmer. Need my trimmer. And we're gonna cut off a couple of pieces. Like that. And here's the thing. I think what we're going to do is like mask that. And all I did was fold it over. All I did was take this. I understand, but I just folded this over like this because I want to use it for all three possibilities. So that way then we can do this one, and then I can lift this up and use it for this one and this one. So we should be good. So, Lori, since you're the only one here with me, these were the three greens that I picked. Now, I was thinking Mossy Meadow, Garden Green, and Granny Apple at the top. Or I was thinking garden green, granny apple, and lemon lime twist at the top. But so what do you think? Mossy Meadow or lemon lime twist? And I do think still, no matter which color we use, I still think we could use that as our background piece. I think that would be interesting. Paula's live in the studio, you guys. So we were on our way back from a Costco trip for supplies for the studio. Oh, the craft room. And so I'm thinking like, you know, do that and then go up and up and up. And I need to grab, I have big ones there. Don't think I need big blending brushes. I just pulled the right here. I have them. The little ones. Oh, Lori says lemon lime twist is her favorite. Yes. Paula's cheering, Lori. Yes. She was hoping for lemon lime twist. All right. I'm on board with that. All right, so here's the other thing I want to make sure that we're in the middle of the paper here. Okay. So we're going to do garden green at the bottom. And I still don't want to go like super duper crazy. I don't want to go super dark. Oh, that wasn't very nice. That was not very nice. It moved, Paula. Uh-oh. All right, so there we go. So we're gonna time out.
Trim that down.
No, it doesn't need to be trimmed down. It needs to be held in place. And I don't want that. Oh, I know what I want. I want this. Yeah, my Post-it tape. Yeah, Lori said, yay, lemon lime twist. That's what she just said. Okay, so we're going to go right there. I'm going to set this here, and that should stay, hopefully. The reason why I wanted to try the blending brush is because I wanted to be able to see the texture from the paper in the background. So we're not going super dark. Actually, I like that. Just like that. Just a hint. I think this needs to be a little bit darker. I'm good with that. So we'll resecure that. And I'm not going all the way to the top either of this piece because I don't want to go over on accident. Okay, come on, everybody's got to cooperate. There we go. That's what I'm looking for. Okay. I know you can see it in the camera because I can see it. Okay. I am going to secure this down here because the next piece that we're going to do is going to be the granny apple on with this piece. Go this piece next, this one. So we're going to go right there and add that and that. Now, here's a problem. Because of the ruffles here, I got a little corner. So I'm just going to take my Post-it note, you guys. I'm going to be honest. And we're going to stick that right there. Okay. So, Granny Apple's next. Nope, we're good. I'm going to go up a little bit higher on this one. And then we got, oh, I like that. Hey, Myra, you're good. Okay, so then I'm going to take these off. And we're going in with this one that's left. This twofer here. Like that. And like that. And then we're going to bring in that lemon lime. And I'm going all the way to the top on this one. Let's see what that looks like. Ooh. You guys, I think that's pretty. Okay. So there's our Christmas tree, quote unquote. What do you think about that? Excuse me. Probably should have brought this one down just a little bit. But I kind of like that. And I think what we're going to do, and the cool part is, you guys, you can reuse this as many times as you want. You could do it with white. You could do it with, white. You could do it with any of the colors. There we go. Yeah. So, basic beige, you could put that on. I think it's pretty, and I think we're going to do a lemon lime. We're going to go totally off script for Lori and Paula. We're going to go totally off script, and we're going to go lemon lime twist on the layer. Brighten it up, just for you, Paula. I figured you might be. Find it. Right here. Maybe not. I don't have a big enough piece. I gotta cut one. So that's one of the things when you get, you know, when you're using the negative like that, you guys. When you're using the negative like that, it's super duper easy. Oh, look at, there's a piece. Granny apple green, ready to go. Now you got to see the masking paper. Yeah, the masking paper in action. Which I don't, that needs to go in there. And this could be a card You guys, this could, okay. We all have those, right? You guys, the one that throws everything in the garbage, I have one of those. This would be an easy card, Christmas card. And I still have another idea. Hang on one second. We're not done with that. But I like this brighter color. I know Paula does as well. And then we're going to still do the Merry Christmas. And I still don't have my die cuts yet. But we're still going to do it. And I'm thinking, oh my goodness. Apparently my cut was way off. Hold on, stand by one moment, please. While I rectify my situation here. Yeah. There we go. Brighter is always better. That's what Paula, yeah, that is Paula. I didn't realize you were here, Paula.
I just got here.
Sorry. Okay, so we've got that. And we can doodad it up still a little. Bum, bum, bum. We've got a star that we could put on the top. We have a sentiment still to add. I'm double checking and making sure I'm not missing anything. No, we still got, oh goodness, we have plenty. Okay, and then we can still put our sentiment on here. And I was thinking, what does this say? We could even go with this greetings, because I was thinking that this would kind of look like ribbon, because there's a die cut for it. Using this. Greetings to you and yours. Do 2 of these and make it look like the ribbon going across the tree. And do it in the lemon lime twist. Yes. Paula is excited. I'm sure Lori's excited too. Because we could do the greetings and cheery wishes and then do that big Merry Christmas on the inside. I think that would be really cute. I think that would be a winner. Moving stuff. And I know the star's upside down. Don't worry. Okay. It's embossing folder. I need this. Almost had the wrong piece. Okay. I just thought it would be kind of cool to add in a little bit of something different. So we've got that one. And that one. Using Granny Apple. What do you guys think? Good, not so good. Oh, we should have stamped first. Should have stamped first. See if I can handle that. So I'm using Granny Apple Green. All right, not perfect, but I think it'll work. And we'll use Granny Apple Green on the inside for our inside sentiment for our Merry Christmas. Greetings and cherry wishes. Cheery wishes. And of course, Merry Christmas. That'll be our inside. Put these on dimensionals. Wow, that's really dirty. That Granny Apple. Watch out, bud. Dun, dun, dun. I think we'll do a red sequin in that, a big one. And I think that this is going to be the front of our card. That needs to be the top. So this will go on here. Like that. This will go on here. I actually like that tree, you guys. That's actually turned out pretty good. You know, you never know if something's going to work. I don't ever know. Greetings and cherry wishes. I think that's cute, actually. And we'll put some red sequins in there, like ornaments. We'll do a big one up here. Like that. What do you guys think? I think actually it's cute. You like it, Paula?
It's perfect.
So if you only have your, negative pieces left, you can still make, and if you split your bases, you can still make an easy card. And here's the other thing. You could do this tree, like I was saying, you could do the tree on basic beige. You could do it on vanilla or white. And then add any of the, and use any of the tiers as you want. I know my stamping there was not the best, but it works. I highly suggest stamping first on that. All right, so, but Jennifer, what are we going to do with those tree pieces? I hear you asking me. These pieces. Well, here's the thing. Couple of things. First off, my first thought is wouldn't that be a cool gift tag? Just this. But how do you fasten it together, Paula? I'm thinking you could do one of two things. You could pop a hole in each level so that it's a wobbly kind of a thing. Or you could use a brad, because goodness knows there's plenty of space back here. And you could make it, if you have like gold or silver or whatever, you could make that look like an ornament and then use other gold and silver pieces. And do that with both of these pieces. I personally think that would be cool, but I don't think I have any brads. Let me look. I might. They're old ones though, I think. Yes, I do. But here's another thought. I know that those are old too. Here's another thought. What?
Ribbon strips.
I want to let it go wobbly. So it can, like jointed.
Okay.
So I have these old brads, you guys. White ones. I have these. They're retired. The round and square brads, I know they're retired. You could use these so that it has a joint. The other thing you could do if you wanted to use ribbon, now I'm not going to use these, but you could use something like this in each of the spots that you want to hold the joint. Does that make sense? Does that make any sense? Does that make sense? Yes, no, maybe? Maybe. So, for me, I think I would rather do brads because these are white. I could conceal them enough that I can use two of them, one here and then, one in here. And don't do them super duper tight so that it can be wobbly. And I'll show you, is that the part that maybe I'm not explaining? Because I want it to be able to shift like this. So that's why I need the brad there, right? Does that make sense now? Maybe, maybe not.
I think so.
Paula says yes, maybe. So I have my 1/8 inch and I think actually that's going to be too big. Okay. My 1/8 inch for these is going to be too big. So I'm going to just end up using my take your pick tool and my piercing mat. So I have these two together. And I'm going to poke a hole, just hopefully big enough to put my brad in. And you'll barely see it there. And if you're, oh, it didn't go through the, dang it, I didn't make it go down far enough. Shoot. Don't worry, we'll cover that. Get my brad in there. There. And then we'll take these apart. Like that. And then it'll still swing back and forth. Now, you don't want to do that super tight, because normally I would push it down. But if you want it to swing, you don't want to push it too hard. And then we'll do the same, hopefully, the same right here. Perfect. We'll move our piercing mat. Oop. Oh, where did it go? Right here. Whew. And that way then, it can be, it'll go like that. See what I mean? Kind of fun. And that could be a tag. Put some sequins on there. I'm going to grab some golden, whatchamacallit ones. We got white stars. We could do that. Oh, well, let's do the copper ones. I have a lot of those. Do copper sequins. Copper sequins? I think that would be pretty. What do you guys think about the copper? Copper, bronze? The bronze would probably be better. Or the gold. 1, 2, or 3? 1, 2, or 3? Thanks, Paula. Gold, bronze, or copper. So 1, 2, or 3.
I'd go with 1.
Paula says gold. I don't know. I don't think we'd go wrong really with any of them. Or we could do a little of everything.
There you go.
We could do that. I like that idea. I think that's what we're going to do. Do a little bit of everything. Because that way then, They're not all exactly the same. It's not all the same. Junior. And make sure that when you're adding them, you're not adding where your hinges are so that it can still hinge. Do, do, do. Do, do, do. There we go. I like them. I like it mixed up, for sure. So this could be a tag. This could be an ornament. This could be a card front, you guys, an interactive card front. Just something different. Something different. All right, you guys, that's what I got. That is what I have. I hope that this gives you some different ideas to try. Oh, let's put this in our inside. Did I even fasten that? I did. Okay. Let's put this on our inside before I forget. And gives you more ways to stretch your paper pumpkin, which is always a good thing. Always. So we made a card. Simple, easy to mail card. And then we have this little interactive kind of Christmas tree. I kind of like it. 2 breads, you guys. That's all you need. How cute is that? Dun, dun, dun. Just like that. So, any questions about what we did today, you guys? Put them in the comments below. If you're coming back and catching the replay, I always come back and say, hey. So don't forget to comment below. Have a great day getting crafty, you guys. And I will be live tomorrow night at 6:30 with the girls' night cards. And I hope to see you then. Have a great day getting crafty, you guys. Bye-bye.